Morning, everybody. Listen, we're going to start because these two Muppets are bloody giving it all this.
Yeah, it's
right, listen,
him,
shut
mate.
up. Right, listen, it's Saturday morning, 10 o'clock, but it's not. It's about, what's the time?
Why
Quick.
did you do the
What's the time? What's the time?
25 past 3.
25 past 3 on a Friday afternoon. We got over here because I got to go up to Monty's because there are Muppets up there playing golf, and I have said I will do Sticky 13 for you.
Because you can't help yourself.
Because it's
you want to be involved.
It's our pub. All right, it's not there, but it's our pub. I'm in there every night of the week. So I want to make sure.
Drinking
Heineken. Hey, it won't be. It won't be costing nothing tonight. I'm going to get on the Hennessy like they all do. Right, listen.
You know what I mean?
It's a beautiful Saturday morning, Friday afternoon, and we've got a special.
Confusing people.
And listen, guess what it is? It's the brand new name. It is Saint Greavsie.
The new Saint Greavsie.
The new Saint Greavsie. Now he used to play for Chelsea, Tottenham, West Ham.
He's done me up in here. He's done me up like a kipper. And he's an alcoholic. You
just took the words out of my mouth. And he's an alcoholic as well. Honestly, God. Oh, dear me.
What chance have I got?
Now, listen. One of my pals has just come over called Smithy. And I'm going to give him some stick in a minute because he supports, I keep saying Port Vale, but it's like Bolton Wanderers, right? And they let me down for big money. What were they like? They never got in the top 4, top 6. They were absolutely crap. Smithy, how are you?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. And nice, thank you very much.
Good man.
Nice to see you, Paul.
We got him in the middle because he speaks quieter than obviously the big man.
And WEBBY'S deaf.
And I'm deaf. I'm in that ear. Right, listen. Lots of things to get through today. As you say, the new Saint Greavsie in Tenerife in the south, in our little manor, whatever.
You can have it.
Do you know something? His pals sends me messages over, all right? And he said, Webby, it's a good show. Listen.
They love it.
Shut it. Stop gobbling, all right?
Sorry.
All right, I'm going to talk
like me to be gobbling.
Saint Greavsie never argued like this.
Exactly.
They're worse. But don't forget, can I just say, prostate cancer. I've got my badge. I wear it every day. Thank you, Foggy. I love you. And he had a great flight home with his wife. There's a reason why for that in a minute. Yeah, we're going to... Smith is going to tell the story in a minute about the joke. Right.
There's no jokes. They're not being told again.
Shut up, Gooner.
I've heard enough of them, mate.
Shush. Listen, there's another day tomorrow. Right. Listen, predictions. End of the season tables. We've got to talk about the Arsenal, Barca, ladies, Champions League final. It's the only thing they won at the Emirates this year, that's for sure. Sorry. Wimbledon, Walsall, Aberdeen, Celtic, Ross County, Livingston, Sheffield United, Sunderland. What else we got? Betis, Chelsea in the Conference Cup. We got Oldham, Southend today. PSG into Milan, Champions League final tonight. And we got a little bit of bad news. What's a lot of bad news today, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Got 2 England qualifying games coming up very, very soon, and we're going to be talking about the transfers. A little bit of transfer news. I hope that Bolton transfers every player because I might not pick them next year and put me money. He says agree. Right. What number are you anyway? If I give you a number.
I'm your number 5.
Oh, you're number 5?
No, Kevin was number 5. Snowden.
Or maybe I'm 6 then.
Oh, 6, maybe 6.
Well,
Sean 6, Bobby Moore.
Yeah, well, Terry, he's been demoted to 302 at the moment. Listen, all these Muppets are your pals and my mates, your mates. Right, listen, let's get on with it. Right, listen, last week predictions, all the games in the Premiership, what we said was you've got to pick 3 games, whether you win, draw or lose. Yeah, we had 2 winners last week. I haven't won any. You haven't won any.
I have. I won.
Oh, did you?
Palace, when Palace beat Man City in the final.
Oh, okay. I'll lay off. I saw you sure, but anyway. Right, this week, Richie, top man, and Dino. Dino's only... Shut up.
Who did they have then?
Dino, I don't know. Dino's only played twice and he's won it this week. So I owe you your first drink when you come on the island, big man.
Because he said, didn't I?
Come across a bit.
He said, who's the man?
Yeah, Dino, big blue nose. Right, the other thing is, Foggy was here last week. He come on everything, actually. He's what a lovely fella. And his wife's better, Hayley. She's a nurse. Do a great job, Hayley. Very proud of you, sweetheart. Right, end of the season tables, he said, don't forget, so I had to dig around the house. But somebody can't get out. So I'm finding where they were, and I found them. Right, what we had to do, we had 6 of us. Toddy, Terry, Simon, myself, Kevin and Foggy. We picked 4 teams in each division, i.e. the Championship, Div 1, Div 2. Who's the top 4 in those divisions? And I thought, how am I going to work it out? So I looked at it, I thought, I'll give 2 points if you win the league, any of the 4, and I'll give you a point for any of those 4 are in the top 4. That's how I worked tonight, to make it even. So I went through it, and we're going to go from the bottom to the top. Toddy, CD Tenerife, relegated, and you come last.
Team.
Yeah, So Toddy only had 3 points. Come on, Toddy, get a grip of yourself. Second from bottom, great news this is. Terry, that Liverpool fan, he put so much on the Banter group, then he comes second from bottom. So you don't know what you're talking about, Scouts Terry, who's a West Ham boy. He only got 4 points. Simon, the man who thinks he knows it all. He had bad during the week, to tell the truth. Simon got 5 points. And my favourite number 3, I came third. 2 to go. And we got Foggy and Kevin. Bit of a drum roll.
Where's Sean?
No, he wasn't here at that time, I think.
Okay.
But he can't make today, can he? So what chance have we got?
He's working, mate.
What?
He's a working man.
Doing what?
End of the month thing.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he told me end of it. Sean Murphy, knee-jerk.
Busiest time of the year.
Second, got the silver. Kevin from Borough. He's
Smoggy.
Smoggy boy. And the winner, get him on the phone. Get him on the phone.
Why? I don't want to talk to
just
him.
Get him on the phone, because he's going
Stupid
to.
little-
Tottenham, after winning last week, they won the cup. The only team in London not to win a cup. Palace won. Chelsea won. Tottenham won. Where did the Gooners come? They won the Women's Champions League.
Don't worry, lads. If you want to unsubscribe, I'll understand. You know what I mean? He's got me phoning yids on my phone. I'm just letting you know.
Get on the phone.
Look what it says.
Shush, you don't know.
Foggy Spud.
Hello, champions of Europe.
Oh, see what I mean?
Foggy, how are you, big man?
Hello, mate. Still celebrating.
Right, did you have a good week over here in Tenerife in my manor?
Loved it, mate. I didn't see Simon for some reason.
I know, I'm gutted. I missed you, mate. I don't know what happened.
I bet you ain't good.
We must have got cross wires or something when you were coming here, mate.
Yeah, but you
He
weren't.
was hiding, mate. He was hiding.
I never.
Why was he hiding, Foggy?
Shut up.
Why?
Champions of Europe.
Foggy, listen to me. End of season tables, you told me. I worked it, you don't know, but I've worked it all out. Toddy was last with 3. Terry got 4. Simon got 5. Webby got 6. 2 left. Kevin or Foggy, who wins this year's end of season tables? Kevin got 8. Foggy got 9.
I got 9.
You got 9.
I got another cup.
You
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking.
oh,
And then cut.
On the double.
you've done the double, son.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
1961. You done the double 1961. Well done.
Do you know something?
Of course I remember. Telly was black and white.
Hey, that's what this is. This is the black and white minstrel show. This is
Exactly.
It's not an Hardy show.
No, you haven't had that. Listen, I gave 2 points to the winner and 1 point for any team of in the 4 we picked, and you got a point apiece. So you won it with 9 points. Well done, mate. So you got get your fat head out of the way.
Well done, Foggy.
So-
We owe you a pint.
Yeah, what do you mean we owe you? You won't get
Pint
no-
of water.
You won't get nothing off him.
Tap water.
Short arms, long pockets. He got.
Long pockets, short arms.
Foggy, give Haley a big
mate.
kiss from us, and you have a great afternoon, big man.
Take care, mate.
What about the what's the name? The Champions League.
What about it?
We played in another European Cup. In
Yeah.
the Super League, Spurs.
What, the Super Cup?
Yeah,
What, you're going to beat PSG? Foggy, do yourself a favour, mate. Get back on the wall and stop drinking beer.
Well, they're in it.
Oh, please. PSG or Inter, they'll both knock 7 bells out of you. Come on, mate. This is big boys. This is the big boys. Not that Cindy Crawford trophy that you just went in.
The big boys who come seconds. No one remembers the second place.
Foggy, I'll knock him
No.
out when you go.
No, but everybody's going to remember 17th.
We gotta go. Foggy, we love you. We gotta go.
Enjoy it, mate. Enjoy your Champions League next year, mate. You'll be getting knocked out in the first stages.
Get
You
off,
know
get-
that.
See you later.
See you later, mate.
Have a good weekend. That was Foggy, super. We'll get him another beer. Yeah, you can get him a beer this
Yeah,
time.
they'll be knocked out in the
Yeah.
in the first 8 games. They'll be out.
Yeah, I know. Just listen, they're there, aren't they? Right, listen.
They're there
Don't
for the
forget,
laugh.
got another nice new guy, Mr. Smith, Paul Smith, a big bottom one.
We
Just
are
fun.
one and only wonders.
Listen, 1 or 2 games last week. Champions League final at Wembley. I think it was it on the 40 or 60,000 there
Where?
last week. Was it Wembley?
What, the women's?
Arsenal. Where they play?
Sporting Lisbon.
I beg your pardon.
Well, Arsenal beat them 5-1 in the Champions League.
Yeah, forget it, doesn't matter.
It does.
Yeah, no,
Matters
because
to me.
Arsenal women beat the Barcelona women, who are the best team in the
Do you know
world,
what
really.
price Arsenal were?
What?
9-1.
No way.
My mate had 20 quid on them to win.
Unbelievable.
9-1. two-horse race.
So
Like,
what did to
Right.
Arsenal? Right, let's move on to the next game last week. We saw Wimbledon. The Wimbledon Wombats, they took on Walsall for the playoff.
Terrible game of football.
Yeah.
I watched it, yeah.
Do you watch it?
I watched them
Andy,
all,
terrible
Oh, you
game.
watched them all?
Yeah.
Well, you're boring, ain't you?
Yeah, we are.
Well,
He wanted to see if Bolton were going to turn up. And that's why he watched it.
well, comparisons for next season, mate.
What was Maxine doing? She must have been working, letting you watch football, eh?
She was jumping up and down there, enjoying every minute of it.
I think
She's an Arsenal fan now, isn't she?
Yeah, see?
Unfortunately.
So Wimbledon are, I wanted Walsall. The best got they're small, Saddlers. They're not far from Gloucester.
Like you like
yeah,
it because they're sponsored by a beer company,
Yeah,
Banks,
yeah,
brewery.
I
Yeah,
wanted
but
Wimbledon because we live in the south east. It's another away
Exactly.
game for us next season.
Yeah.
Because some teams, Charlton went up, we can't go there.
Yeah, of
We
course.
didn't go anywhere because we're crap.
yeah,
Crawley
Right,
went
you're
down. So
All the
Cambridge went
locals,
down.
all
So
the local ones, yeah.
yeah.
So that's all right.
And I like
AFC,
Wimbledon. It's
yeah.
a good story,
All
Wimbledon.
right.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Kerry Bullock, my good pal Ian Bullock and his missus. He took her out for a bit of scran today. It's her birthday. So Kerry,
Happy birthday, Kerry.
Swiller. Love you loads. And Ian, I'll see you very, very soon over in my little manor. Right, let's move on. Let's go to Scotland. Aberdeen, the Pittodrie boys. It was an absolutely awful. Started superb. First 9 games, I think they won all the bouts. Then they had a bad middle to the season. Took on Celtic, the champions, and 1-1. It was ended up, and they won on penalties. Aberdeen won on penalties. Do you see any of it? It's not your cup of tea, is it?
Listen, I love football, but the sweaty football ain't a bit.
Yeah, come across a bit. Yeah.
It's a sweaty sock. It's a tough watch.
Sweaty, sir. Right, listen. Then you got Ross County taking on Livingston.
Well, you watched it. You talk about
I watched it. Ross County, bottom of the Premier League. Then you had Livingston, and Livingston. Oh, shut up, will you? Livingston. I don't know why I do this job.
You are St John. You are a chop. Get on with the sweaty football.
I got me.
Exactly. Get on with the sweaty
Hey,
football,
listen.
mate.
Don't. I'll tell you some good news. My pal, I won't tell you who he is, who makes all my caps. He's here today, and I'm like this, and I can't believe it. So when I got to Monty, a bit later on, shush! Don't say. You're not allowed to say because when he gets back, you see, taxman. So the big man, love you, and I can't wait for my new caps to arrive, and I'll wear one tomorrow with the boss. Right, shut it. You put everybody in the dog
Sorry,
you do.
mate.
Yeah, no, you're sorry. It's not
Sorry,
being,
bruv.
look at being
I
sorry,
don't
bro.
know, do I?
Right, so what in Livingston? Right, let's move on to the championship where my boys
Is he
covered.
baldy mate coming with him?
His wife's not
No,
bald.
his baldy mate. He's got a baldy mate, in he?
Has he? I don't know.
Mr.
Well,
Magoo. Jerry.
I don't think so. No, I just think just 2 of them. Right, listen. Let's go to the championship where my boys Coventry lost to Sunderland in the semi-final play, which they shouldn't have lost.
That was fucking...
Oh,
Sorry,
sweat.
that was weeks ago, mate.
Listen.
Why are you still going on harping on about
Because
that?
you keep bringing Arsenal up, I'm bringing my boys Coventry up, all right?
PSU,
And
PUSB.
listen, Dan Ballard scored the goal.
Ex-Arsenal.
Now, fingers crossed,
Done ya.
my pal Ian
That was
Allinson,
a good game, that.
Ian Allinson, ex-Arsenal, spoke to me this morning. He's going to try and get me a Dan Ballard Sunderland shirt signed for my charity for cancer. So fingers crossed. I interviewed
I
him.
know about that. I've got people for
I
that.
interviewed him last year and he was super. I got about 9,000 views. So Dan Ballard, please, thank you very much indeed. And Sheffield United lost to Sunday. We won it up.
Good.
Chris Wilder, can't believe it. Lost 2-1, 2 late goals.
I had Sunderland.
Hammer, ex-Coventry, again, he was player of the season in the championships. Leeds United are looking after him because he says, I want to leave now. He must have played Premiership football.
Yeah.
You must have watched a bit of Sheffield United, bit of that, did you?
I did watch it. It was a cracking game, actually.
Yeah.
Sheffield United's in charge most of the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Something came strong at the end. 2 good goals.
Yeah, right at the end and all.
You know,
Yeah, they did,
no
didn't
time
they?
for Sheffield United to reply, really.
No,
But
no.
they've had their, do you know this is what I was saying last week to everybody? They've had their chances, Sheffield United.
Yes.
They've had a good few goes at it.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now I'm happy. I wanted Sunderland to win.
Yeah.
You know, give them a chance. They've got a young owner. He's got a right few
Well, do
quid.
you know what?
Yeah.
There's an angle for you next season. My pal Jamie Geordie, originally from Gateshead, Newcastle fan.
yeah.
He's mourning because he says that'll be a big derby when they play Sunderland.
Yeah, for sure.
Sunderland will do them for points. It's Champions League points they're not going to get next season.
Yeah.
Because it's a local derby. They don't
Yeah,
normally have derbies.
No,
That's
no.
right. Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, no, that's very true too.
And do you know what else it'd do? It might quieten Newcastle down a bit.
Yeah.
Because the other mob are in there now.
That's what his concern was.
You know, yeah.
Got it all his
yeah,
own way.
quieten them down a bit.
Well, if you just joined the channel, this is Saint Greavsie on WEBBY'S World or at Webby Boom. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It is for free. We don't charge you. Every Saturday morning, 10 o'clock this comes out. Pre-recorded on a Friday. The big man, Simon, Big Gooner and myself plus any guest. And we got Paul Smith, big Bolton Wanderers fan, good pal of ours. And he said, "Oh, come on, I'll get you."
Don't tell everyone he's a Bolton fan.
And he's come on today. Because Sean Murphy can't make it, but he's busy. Right, let's move on to the other cup final in midweek over there in was that Bilbao or was that Spitting
Poland.
What's it called?
Walsall.
Yeah, sorry.
Poland.
Real Betis taking on Chelsea. Now, my good pal, big cricket umpire from Cheltenham, big Chelsea fan, he went over there and he did a few vlogs. But I'm going to put them together sometime early next week for any of you Chelsea fans. But I'm going to play one right at the end. His last one that he sent me, that's what I mean. So, Betis, Chelsea.
Betis went 1-up.
First half, I didn't see. Very poor.
Yeah,
I watched second half.
Poor.
Because Gusto wasn't doing his work, so
Yeah.
Palmer had to keep defending.
Yeah.
Palmer played with the handbrake on in the
Yeah,
first
he did.
half, I want to say.
spotted, yeah.
And Betis were all over him. That Gusto never give Palmer a chance once to go forward. Now, half time took him off, Gusto.
Yeah, Bush.
Put on Reece James,
Yeah.
who is one of the best right backs in England.
Captain as well, yeah.
For me, I think he's better. He's much
He
better.
made a
He's
big-
much better than Trent
as a captain,
Alexander-Arnold.
why didn't he play?
Because he's never fit.
Not
is
fit
he?
enough.
He's always on the periphery
gets a lot
of
of
getting
injuries.
injured. Yeah, he's very, very injury prone. But yeah, he's the captain, and he come on and Cole Palmer changed the game.
Yeah.
And rightly so, got man of the match.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he had the most horriblest hairdo, Cole Palmer. What a footballer,
Yeah.
but he can't thank his mum for the
He don't
barn.
care.
I must have been.
He's got to sit this, and I don't care if he's on 300 grand a week, Paul.
Yeah.
Sort the barn it
He can
out.
play. He's a
Sort
great
the
player.
barn it out.
Yeah, no, he is. I must admit. But you know something? You say that very quickly. Chelsea, they're not 300 grand a week. They're not on big money. I was
Yeah,
watching
don't-
Sky
listen,
Sports
well,
this afternoon. No, what they do, they get a good basic, and they have bonuses.
And they put him on a long-term
Yes,
contract.
that's what happened. Like go to Man United, Liverpool, they're given big,
Yeah.
300, 400,000.
Chelsea's a relatively young side.
Yes.
Average age on the other night
Yeah.
was 24.
24.
Oldest player was 27.
Gotcha, okay.
And so they got it's looking good for Chelsea.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to see Mark, and I'm going to play just a few seconds, little clip of Real Betis, Chelsea. For you, Mark Wiltshire, love you, Chelsea.
Webby, that's a real turn of the books. I never ever saw that coming. It's all down to the lucky scarf. 6 finals, done it all. Well, we've now won it all, so the haters can hate even longer. First half, absolutely atrocious. The second half was better, and we scored 4 good goals, in fairness. And Palmer, when we needed him, come up with those 2 crosses for those 2 goals. So here we go. It's a very long night now. Maybe 1 or 2 beers. Won't be Euro beers. About £5 a pint for a Kivo, but we'll have a couple before we go back to bed. Anyway, see you later, mate. Goodbye.
What a macker, superb. Congratulations. I'm glad you come back. Well, he never had any tickets either. He got them somehow down behind the sofa. So, right, let's move on quickly for today. We got Oldham taking on Foggy's Southend. Oldham. Turn it off. Yeah, you know what it's like, all these phone calls. Oldham Southend.
Yeah.
Whoever wins that is in Division 2.
League 2,
Yeah, Division 2.
League 2, yeah.
Now, Oldham, listen, they've had some players.
Oldham Bolton.
Oldham have had some
We're
players.
in League 1, man.
Boundary Park. Then you had Dean Windass.
Plastic pitch.
He played in goal, didn't I? He comes. I saw him.
He's not at Oldham.
Yeah, Dean Windass. Was it Dean Windass?
Marshall. Remember the big centre forward?
Big Marshall, long hair.
Long hair. Ian Marshall.
It was
Is it
Premier
Ian
League,
Marshall?
wasn't it?
Yeah, they was in Division 1, yeah? Division 1 or Premier League.
Hang on,
League 1 or
Windass, Dean Windass. Yes, Dean Windass.
Did he play for Oldham? I don't think
Sheffield,
so.
Hull and Sheffield
Wednesday.
Who was the goalie that played for Oldham?
Well, he's not a goalie, Dean Windass.
No, I know. But I think he went in goal for some reason.
When they was in the Prem or when they were good.
Somebody's going to message when they watch this, and I can't think who it was. And I'll think of it in a minute. It'll come to me. But Oldham that's Paul Scholes' country, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he very briefly managed them.
He did, didn't he? Yeah.
It didn't work out, but he was there briefly.
Yeah, for
He
sure.
was sinking.
All right, let's move on. So, what do you reckon, Southend or Oldham?
Well, I'd like Oldham win it because I know a couple of players here at the academy.
Yeah.
So I'd like them to win it.
Yeah. And Southend. Listen,
Southend, Walsall, they're a good side. They've been about. They've had their ups and downs financially. They've been in trouble. They've been suppressed by the league.
Yeah.
As we want to know why Chelsea and Man City haven't.
Yeah, of
but
course.
they got the wrath of the league years ago. They got absolutely slaughtered by them.
Oldham or Southend for you, Paul?
I think Southend United. No, I'm not. It's not because I don't like Oldham. I
No.
do, but who's the manager at Southend? Isn't it?
Don't know. Top of my head. Foggy
Can't
told
be
me.
Southend.
Foggy told me, and I can't think of who it is. Can't think of who it is. But I'm on the fence. Whoever.
Should be a good
I
game.
mean, Southend most recently the two were in the Football League, weren't they?
Yeah.
Come
Of
down
course.
2 years ago, bounced back.
Yeah. Right, let's move on. Right, just very, very quickly. A little bit of sad news. Can you just get your phone up, please? I don't know if you know south of Tenerife and you know all the bars down the patch area. I must admit, I only met the guy. I don't know if it's once or twice.
I walked past there the other day.
Bad Bob's on the corner. Okay.
Down the alleyway.
Then he's right on the corner.
Yeah, no, it's down the alleyway.
Yeah, we had the horse racing there, the bookies every year and what have you. Lovely fella. The owner, Bob himself, he passed away. I don't know the age or anything on what have you, but it's just one of them things. As we get older and we're in that bracket, you know, my pal Big Mick of the Bay Horse of over the Oldham, obviously passed away last week, 65. I just checked his funeral is on the 13th of June. 65. Berry, yeah, no.
Not Oldham, Berry.
Yeah, Oldham, yeah, Berry, Haybridge, that's right.
Haywood.
Yeah, Haywood.
Yeah, I know.
And the thing is, no symptoms. So you wake up and there he is. It's just incredible, absolutely horrible. So just do what you can do. Get up in the morning.
Keep checking.
Keep checking, as I say. That's
Check
what we
everything.
do. That's
Heart,
the cross
the whole shebang. Everything. Check it all.
The big vlog we coming out end of next week, and this is going to go worldwide. We're going to make sure. You know, we have got. Well, I've got Sir Trevor Brookin, Tony Gale, David Boost, ex Coventry. Got them all on our side. We've got some vlogs coming out. It's going to be fantastic. Right. So I just want to say something. Can I have a look at your? Let me just get me bins out. This is there's a bit of a charity golf day for Bad Bob's. Right, golf tournament in the Adeki Golf 2025. It's on Friday, the 15th of August. 18 holes with a buggy, a packed lunch for only €80 per person. And in Tenerife, in the mid-season, that is very, very good. Individual staple for competition in the memory of Bad Bob. Met him once or twice, lovely fella.
Have you got to be any certain handicap or anything like that? You don't know that.
Tee off. I'm going to give you a telephone number.
No.
I've got a tee off time. Contact Carol. Well, you love your golf. You're a golf. Contact Carol on 693 740 21. Yeah, pushing it. Yeah, for you. 693 740 210. If you're in the south, you've got your golf clubs and you want to play in the charity for a fact, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. Championship course, as you say.
Yeah.
I remember, I remember I met Sevi Ballesteros, Paul Kate, met them all up there when I used to work on the radio. Lovely. Great course. What's your handicap now?
Too high.
I did not, no, you didn't, what was the number? Are you a bandit country?
I'm up to about 20.
He's about 20.
What are you?
I haven't got one.
I'm minus 100 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You're good then. He's very good for being minus.
You're the wrong way, mate.
You're the wrong way.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Exactly. Stupid man.
There's nothing upstairs in that brain, is there?
Empty vessel.
Empty, right. Couple things just to go before we leave, because we've got lots of things to do. We've got the beers getting cold, the Heineken's getting cold. Right, we've got 2 England games coming up next week. Next Saturday, England away to Andorra. That's a Saturday night at 5 p.m. And we've got England at home to Senegal on the Tuesday at 7:45. Now, I just want to ask these.
Nothing else on?
No, there's nothing else.
No, that is scraping the bottom of the barrel, mate.
It's the
England versus who?
Andorra away.
Andorra.
He
began when he toddy.
No.
Didn't he go Andorra last time? What did he go?
Not for England. You don't like English football, does he?
Well,
Well, listen. I'm just going to a couple of quick questions.
Yeah.
Is the squad he's announced? We've got Tuchel, which is the new manager.
When's that announced?
He's German.
Is it done already?
It's already been done 2 weeks ago, and he's brought in already Kyle Walker, and he's also brought in Henderson.
Chalobah
Yeah.
from Chelsea.
No, the reason I'm saying those two, people are going, why are they there, Webby? But nearly 40 years of age. It's experience, isn't it? They've been there, done it, bought the t-shirt. And Walker could still play a game, right fullback, if needed. What's your opinion?
Reece James for me. Right.
I do like Reece James, I must admit. He's a cracking player.
Yeah.
Walker, I've always liked him.
Yeah.
Good player,
Has his legs
fast.
gone a little bit? I'm not sure.
We don't know. Well, that's why he's left. I'd say that's why
the
he's
only
left the
question
league.
mark for Carl Walker.
I say that's why he's left the Premier League.
Yeah, quite
The
possible.
Italian game is much
It's
slower.
just a slower game, yeah.
Much slower.
Well, you got that with obviously Autonomy. That's
Yeah.
obviously won the
Well,
league
they
with
won the
Napoli.
Champions.
Napoli. He's
Napoli.
Yeah, him and the other boy.
yeah,
but no one mentions the other boy.
I've got a pal at home, Napoli
What's
supporter.
his name? Yeah, that's what you
Billy.
said.
Billy Gilbert.
Yeah, Billy Gilbert.
He's
No,
Billy
was he at the Villa?
The one that was at Chelsea?
Was he at the Villa? And Villa.
The little Scottish fella.
No,
No.
he was at Chelsea.
Scottish
Was it
midfielder,
Chelsea?
little guy.
Billy Gilbert.
Yeah.
Billy Gilbert? Yeah,
No, it's not Gilbert.
No,
Is it?
he's in Napoli's first
Billy
team.
Gilbert played with Crystal Palace back in the day, Swindler's days, 70s.
Yeah, but the reason why I said those two is because of, you know, we're not saying they're going to start, of course, but it's experience within the camp. And that's how obviously Thomas Tuchel
Yeah.
is good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're not going to be first choice. Reece, as you say, if he's fit, he wasn't fit last week.
I don't
James,
think he'll
Trent
start.
Alexander-Arnold.
I think the question mark is fitting this with Reece James.
Yeah, always.
He hasn't
always
played enough
is.
games, has he, for Chelsea?
No,
Really?
always is.
Even though he's a good player.
That'd be the better game, Senegal.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be at
If
Wembley.
they put a full squad out.
That's the
Senegal.
Tuesday, that's the 10th of June. But let's move on quickly. Last things before we go. You know, you tune into Webby's World, but it is Saint and Greavsie.
The new.
The new Saint.
new.
I'm Saint, Ian St John.
And I'm Greavsie.
Bit of Scottish.
Forced
and he-
into it. Bullied.
Yeah.
Bullied. I was bullied. To be
Now-
an alcoholic, ex-Yid, ex-Hammer, ex-Chelsea.
What we're talking
Bullyism.
about,
Best
shut
goal scorers
up.
ever.
What we're talking about,
true.
the Scottish Football League.
Oh, we
Heard
like it.
today, SPL, Rangers Football Club have just been taken over. There's new people. 51% they've got.
Who's that?
There's new. I think it's the new company from America or something.
Another lot of Americans they've gone
51.
with.
Yeah. I've just put.
Didn't they get their hands burnt last time? Was that South Africans, was it?
What, Rangers?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Remember they got demoted all the way back down the league?
Yeah, they did a few years ago.
When the geezer
I
took
don't
all the
think it's
money.
foreign money though, was it?
No, but he was. I think that the owner at the time, or
was that-
did he live in South Africa?
David
Yeah.
Murray was in charge then, wasn't
Yeah,
he? Murray?
David Murray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
think he was-
I thought he was South
Good
African or
shout.
lived in
And he
South
got
Africa.
blacklisted, didn't he? 2 divisions.
Yeah.
That's good show. So anyway, so Rangers taking over.
Good luck
All
to
they
them.
want now is a new manager. Then hopefully,
What about Hearts?
no, just
What
nothing.
about
Nothing,
Hearts?
nothing on jump. You got anything on Jambos?
Of course,
Well,
Tony
then-
Bloom.
Who?
Tony Bloom's bought into them.
Who's Tony Bloom?
Brighton owner, horse race
Oh,
man.
is he? Oh, is he?
The little Jew guy with
I
all
didn't
the
see
money.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bought into Hearts, big time.
That was last week. I saw that
He's
last
bought
week.
into Hearts, big time,
Yeah.
and he's got a lot of. He's got a football club, I think, in France, one in Germany.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay.
And if he puts the effort that he put into Brighton,
Yeah.
into Hearts,
Yeah. Brighton good little side
they,
as well.
yeah, but the big two better watch out. If he puts the money where he can,
Listen.
because he's now got some.
Most English people are not interested.
He ain't got as much as Smithy, but he's got some.
I do like Scottish football. You know,
Smith for you.
East Fife is my team in Division 2, and they got promoted to Division 1. So one's up to the Fifers in Bayview.
East Fife.
East
So
Fife.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
East Fife,
Yeah, East Fife.
Montrose, Cowden Beef.
Yeah. Steno.
Do you know what I mean?
Academicals.
Meadowbank, Thistle.
But it was nice
Get
to
a
see.
grip.
Nice to see all the teams
Yeah.
closer.
If you like
I
that
think
kind of
what
thing.
they beat Rangers Celtic 17 points to It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why. Right, let's move on quickly. Gyökeres, where's he going? It's going on. Is he going Arsenal? Is he going Man United?
He's not going to Man United, is he? You know this.
He'll probably
Stop
go
it.
somewhere else.
No, it's,
I'm just asking a question.
There's no top players
Right.
about Man United right now.
Juventus have come in and opened their big traps.
Have
Why
they?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
can't see him going to Italy. I think he'll either go Arsenal or Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea have come in last minute.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
To try and scupper the deal to go to Arsenal.
Yeah.
But they're going to get Dilap. Chelsea are going to get
Yeah,
Dilap.
they are.
30 million quid. That's no money.
From-
I'll be so annoyed.
from Ipswich.
I'll be so annoyed if he goes to 30 million because Arsenal could have done with Gyökeres and him.
Yeah.
And he could have learned. He's only 19 or 20, Dilap.
Well, United, they got the.
They
release-
wanted Dilap.
Yeah, they did. But he's gone. But we've
No
got
one's
the.
going
They got the
to
Wolverhampton guy, haven't they?
No.
62.5 million.
Yeah, but have you seen the breaking news today on Sky?
No. On which one?
They reckon it's on for Fernandez to go, Bruno.
Oh no, I've been listening to
100
that.
million quid
Yeah, no, I know.
gone to
I
Al
can
Hilal.
Oh,
understand
I
that.
watched. Right, listen, he's on 200 grand a week.
Yeah.
He
He's
says
club captain.
he wants to stay, but if you want me to go, he's 31 in September. So what do? Let him go for free?
I heard a Man United fan talking to Dale's Castle series. A Man United fan come with a blinder,
Yeah.
an absolute blinder for me.
Yeah.
He said, "Look, Bruno Fernandes is our best player,
Yeah, 100%.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
If you need 100 million,
Yeah.
sell Rashford, sell Sancho, sell Garnacho. There's your 100 million.
Yeah.
You haven't got to sell him.
No.
So if he goes,
Yeah.
You've made him go because you've got other players to sell.
Well, Sancho
gets 25, 30 million.
Rashford
No,
wants
he
out
wants
anyway.
to. He wants to stay at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Sancho.
but the-
He's on 300,
50.
300 grand a week. 150 paid by Chelsea and 150 paid by. But he says if they pay 25 million, they can have him.
Yeah.
Chelsea. So it is what it is, isn't it?
But if you don't have to sell your best player when you've got 3 players that don't want to be. They've got 1 foot out the door.
Haaland is what the man up front. Hoyland.
Rubbish.
Inter Milan want him.
Toyland is toilet. 72 million quid.
They could be the champions of the. They could be champions.
Go where you want. Go where you want. Just get him out of your club.
Yeah.
Get him out.
I'm just going to go through. I think that's a lot, big boys. That's gone quick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Time for a beer.
Not
Right.
You drop me up the road first.
Yeah. Right, listen.
Yeah, listen.
Right, first and foremost, I always say, we'll go Paul Smith first. Smithy, do you want to say hello to anybody, please?
Just say hello to my grandson, Joshua. 1 year of age in a couple of weeks. Bit of a bruiser, needs to get walking, get some chubby off him.
Yeah.
My good wife Maxine is waiting for me back at the house, but I'm going to Monte Cristo instead.
As you do.
Good luck to everybody. Good luck next season to everybody.
Yeah, yeah, super. Right, big man.
Just hello to all the family. Angela, the boss who's at work, working hard, keeping me in the life that I so want to lead. Hello to my 2 boys, Harvey and Oliver, and my 3 granddaughters, Olivia, Harley and Avie, and my sister, Jade, in Benalmadena. They blanked me this time. They've gone to Spain. They're going to come to see me.
Medina.
Benalmadena, yeah.
Yeah,
Benalmadena.
yeah,
Have you had a pub there?
Eh?
Benalmadena, exactly. Have you had a pub there?
No.
No?
No.
And it's not called Benalmadena, it's
I don't-
Benalmadena.
I don't want it.
He don't want a pub
Benal-
there.
I've been
Anyway,
there. I've been there.
everyone,
I've been
have a
there.
great weekend.
Medina.
Have a lovely weekend, everyone. Good luck for next season, apart from the Spuds. And hope everyone has a fantastic
Foggy,
summer.
I've done it for you,
Have
son.
a good weekend, everyone. Lots of love. Thanks for watching.
Right, I just
guys.
want to say a big shout out to my grandson Luca, who I saw this morning.
Did you live on the 2nd floor?
Listen. At the end of the day, Luca, let me say something. He's going to support Man United with his dad, and it ain't going to happen. I said you've got to support Coventry City like your
granddad.
like your granddad. I'm telling you.
Well, time he grows up, United will be in League One with us.
Yeah, it could be. Coventry's going to be at the top. So what I'm going to say, listen, what a cracking day we've had. Have a great weekend, everybody, whatever you're doing. Check our vlogs next week and check my vlogs last week from Webby at Webby Boom or Webby's World. I want to thank Mr. Smith for coming on today.
No problem.
Thank you, Paul.
Pleasure.
We're going to have a couple of sherbets now. As always,
Thank you, mate.
I love you.
Love you
Yeah,
too.
top boy.
Thank you.
My pal, obviously Simon, big gooner.
And please, everyone, remember this. Just do it. Just do it. Please. Just do it,
Next
man.
week, this got to go big. I'm telling you, this video next week.
It's too old to go big, isn't it?
It has to go big, I'm telling you. So all I'm going to say is,
Stop getting big.
he's doing anything. I've got to check my new cap. I've got my new caps coming today. I'm all excited. So, and I've got to do sticky 30 because
you like a bit sticky.
I like a bit sticky. But shut up, will you? It does me head in. Get out of it.
I'm
Saints
going,
in Greavsie,
I'm going.
the new Saints in Greavsie. We'll be back next week. More things to talk about.
Yeah,
So,
England, Andorra.
so so from Webby's World in my manor in the south of Tenerife.
See ya.
And don't forget the horses tomorrow. Believe me, big stuff. I'll take care. See you soon.
See you guys.
Subscribe for free.